guys. Welcome back to Thrive Live. How you doing?
Doing
Good.
great. Good. Good morning.
And you know
Good.
what? We have something in common with SpaceX and Elon Musk. We did a countdown and our show took off, as opposed to them doing a countdown and the rocket in Boca Chica did not take off.
Not very nice,
See how
Jason. Not
clever
very
I am.
nice.
See how clever I am. So we're better than SpaceX.
That's
today.
right.
We
They're
totally
super.
take SpaceX's
Yeah,
duty.
yeah. Invest in our stock.
That's right. Exactly. So true. So true. You know,
So
unlike SpaceX, we don't have the monster government contract, but we still get a lot of stuff done.
there you go.
Exactly.
There you
That's
go.
a well-made point.
And do you know what other things are happening this week that are massive and major?
Yes,
my.
we do.
In
It's the
Houston?
Swiftie invasion in Houston.
It's Taylor Swift week in Houston. Woo, woo.
Oh
So I have
man.
to show you my project, my blood, sweat, and tears project. The thing about the Taylor Swift concert is the girls are going, or the attendees are going in costume, dressed as a Taylor Swift era,
Oh
right? Because
my.
it's the Eras tour.
Yeah.
So my daughter, being the creative, she's more of the director at times than the producer of things at times. So mom has been sewing flowers
Oh
on
my.
this skirt that will at a point in the pattern that she gave me. I am following the picture and I'm putting them on precisely in the order of the color and the space that she sent to me because she is a tough manager, my child. So I've been working on this for days and days.
This is like a modern day Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh yeah. Tell you what. Well, I've got a Taylor Swift story. On last Thursday, we had a flight. We were in Florida. We had a flight back to Denver. It was a 9 p.m. flight, and usually it takes an hour and 20 minutes to get to the airport.
Right.
We had a lot of time, so we left very early, and we were in traffic trying to cross the Tampa Bay.
Taylor traffic.
Taylor traffic, and we're like, what the heck is going on with all these people? And of course, the stadium is right behind the airport in Tampa, so everybody's using the same road. So it took us an extra hour to get to the airport, and we didn't realize what was going on until we went to a restaurant to get a quick bite to eat, and it was 50% with Swifties in their costumes
And their
going to the
attire,
concert, in their attire, going to the concert. We're like, oh, that's why we had the traffic.
Yeah. So
It's pretty fun though.
there's
yeah.
so much
Oh, yeah.
preparation for this on my end, receiving the tasks from my child, right? That I've got this skirt that the collective we, which is always me, is completing. And then Saturday is like National Record Store Day or something. And Taylor is releasing an acoustic album that she recorded in her barn, apparently, on Saturday. So I went to Cactus Records in Houston 2 days ago on my way to work and got a ticket, which is like an admittance so that I can go between these certain hours so that I can on Saturday get this Taylor Swift album for my child, right?
Uh-huh.
Which is a surprise to her. She has no idea that's happening. And then the merchandise truck apparently arrives tomorrow at the stadium.
I read that it was hijacked.
Yeah.
And taken to somewhere in,
Enough.
Oh, I guess that was a bad story that I read. I guess it wasn't accurate.
Yeah. Fake news.
So now I'm going to, because my daughter wants to get to the concert at 10 a.m. on Saturday. The concert starts at 8 p.m.
Tailgating in Taylor.
8 p.m. So I will be the woman in all the Facebook posts that's asleep in the parking lot if we get there at 10 a.m. I can't do a full day.
Yeah, that sounds horrific.
So I'm going tomorrow to get her merchandise during her lunch period. I'm going to FaceTime her so she can pick out what she wants so that we don't have to go. We don't really have to. So we don't have to go early on Saturday. We can go at a reasonable hour on Saturday.
Yeah, no, they were announcing that in Tampa that that the merchandise trailers get there a day before. So go get your go get your attire the day before the concert, then go to the concert. So
Yeah.
yeah, talk about a money maker, money maker.
My life is tailored 24/7. I'm Tay all the time. All the time
That's
right now.
awesome. That's awesome.
So, anyway, although she probably won't remember until she is a parent and has like some, Wiggles or something concert thing she's got to deal with her kids. And she's going to be like, "Remember the time
That's
when
right.
you were
That's right.
One can hope. One can hope.
So, who probably had an amazing mentor was Taylor Swift, I would think, right?
Yeah, that's not one of your better segues, but you tried.
Yeah.
You tried.
Exactly.
I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been so my hands are. I'm getting
Yeah.
puddle from sewing flowers.
Yeah, no, so we're talking about mentoring today because we have a
We
big
are.
mentoring program that we're involved with kicking off tomorrow. And we're inviting people to become part of our mentoring track. So that's why we're talking about mentoring. Oh, and there's our new fancy scrawl where if you're interested in learning more about the mentoring program that we're involved with, you can send us an email there and we'll tell you more about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And you know, a lot of folks, either they like mentoring or you don't like mentoring, but at the end of the day, we've all had mentors that have helped us in our career. I remember, my mentor, my first job out of college. I went to work as an HR business partner after like a year and a half of experience for this gentleman, Terry McElroy, and he was awesome. I mean, so he basically kind of took me under his wing. I worked for him for 5 years.
Mhm.
Uh, became an HR business partner and it really grew. And a lot of it was just him, being real honest about, my approach and how, just good feedback, just providing me stretch opportunities to do things I hadn't done before.
Mhm.
Uh, and that really, really makes a big difference to folks. And on top of that, after we did a massive layoff, he basically said, "You need to go find another job. This is not going to be a good place for you to stay, and you need to
Mhm.
move." And he encouraged me to move from, you know, beautiful San Antonio, Texas, to Dallas, Texas, and my first relocation and moving to family. And so mentors are huge, and it can have a huge impact in your career.
Yeah, we all need mentors. And a lot of times as you progress in your career, you don't have a mentor or a coach. And that's not a problem, but I think we don't take care of ourselves in that capacity. And I know I'm guilty of that for sure. And it was interesting. Yesterday, I was I had anxiety about just a number of things that weren't going exactly the way I wanted them to go, as happens in life. And some of them work related. You know, difficult times right now. And so somebody called me out of the blue and checked in, and it was like the perfect person to call me at the time. And it was really just very serendipitous that it happened. It wasn't planned. I didn't even realize the person was going to call me.
Mhm.
Um, and it really started me thinking, like, oh, that was really lucky because it was just at the perfect time. But how much better is it to have a structured place where you can come and have those conversations, think about what you're going to say, and really move through a formalized process of talking and discovery about how to make things better. So I think it's really important, and it really just helps because it's good to talk to somebody else. I learned something really early, and I'm a chronic worrier. And one of the things that I had to learn was never worry alone. If you have a worry, you have to vocalize it. And that really helps, especially in mentor or coaching relationships, is to vocalize your worry. And then somebody can be there to help you to pull you along the way.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Or talk you down. Right. Sometimes we get sort of wrapped up in our own heads, and we need somebody
yeah,
to sort of ground us and go, right, take a step back. Let's think about it before we hit that button. Right.
no, it's
I was
true.
thinking about, as we were preparing for the show, is thinking about the people who have been mentors for me through my life and my career.
Oh, thank you,
And
Beth. I never really thought of myself like that, but I'm happy
and
you did. That's
Ray, thank
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
you so much for
yeah. We love helping. We love
Yeah.
helping. I thought that was supposed to be just between you and I.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, exactly. You'd be much better off with Ray than me.
and I was just thinking about at this stage in my life and my career, I have started mentoring folks in the television production side of things. I try to get younger people hired on shows, sort of teach them the ropes, get them kind of an easy, no thinking gig to get in first, to sort of expose them and then pull them through. And there have been about 6 people in the past 3 years that I've helped launch their careers in television production, because I feel that um, uh, at a point I'm not going to be working, hopefully, until I die. And I feel like it's sort of my job, since someone brought me in and taught me my craft, to start passing that torch on to others. And it's so important as a mentor to be able to do that, and to keep all of the crafts that we all work in society going, to sort of show them, be the Jedi, right? Be the Jedi master, show them the way, so that they can sort of carry on the things that are occurring in life.
Well, the NFL, there's a lot of that talk in the NFL where is the coaching tree. Like, what coach did you learn under, and what did that coach do to train you and bring you up as a coordinator, and then as a um, or as assistant, and then as a coordinator at special teams, defense, offense, and then you get either promoted on that staff, or you get a promotion to a head coach from being hired. And there's always those discussions about, Mike Shanahan has this coaching tree, or Bill Belichick has this coaching tree. So it's that whole concept of mentorship, and you can see how the people underneath you developed and did well. And that's, I think, a good point that you made. It's great to be able to see that, and to really have that, in some empirical format, to see all the people that you helped and help them progress in their career and move along, which is, a good feeling to you when you do retire and you do sit back in your rocking chair and listen to your Taylor Swift record. And, it'll be, it'll be really rewarding.
We have Taylor Swift records in our house, by the way.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we have more.
The vinyl. Yeah. No, it's true. And I think the other part of that's really cool about having mentors is those generally are lifelong relationships, and I still talk to my original mentor, Terry McElroy. He's retired and sells cars in Dallas, and
he sounds like he should be like a senior golfer, like Terry McElroy.
That's right.
Going for par.
Yeah, exactly.
We already have a McElroy, and he's Scottish.
That's right, he's Scottish. But no, I mean, those are lifelong relationships that you have, and it's not just about work. It can be about finances and other things that they can provide help on what to do, what not to do, kind of as you kind of grow kind of as an adult, and from a young adult. So yeah, I mean, mentors are critical. They're important. We think that our program is going to be really, really cool. We're looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll have folks join us.
And so it's going to be 12 months in duration, which is pretty cool. We'll meet once a month, and we'll be able to have group discussions, one-on-one discussions, and really be able to cover any topic that you believe is essential for your development, and as you're going forward in your career.
And you can add a mentor to your life, to your career life, or your personal life at any time. You don't have to be, fresh out of college to look for a mentor. We have different stages in life, and at different stages, we require different support. So, gathering, and you don't have to have just one mentor. You can have different people in your life who guide you in different aspects, so that you're more of a well-rounded individual, more of a well-rounded manager and executive.
Yeah, it's true, because different individuals have different perspectives, which is really important to understand, and different experiences. So it's good to have folks to connect with, to talk to about issues or challenges you're having, either professionally or personally. And I think that mentors kind of they're really good at listening, one, and they're really good at helping you figure out the answer for yourself, giving you different perspectives. So it's not about going to somebody to get an answer. It's really about going to somebody to kind of work through the process of, okay, here are the options, pros and cons, and then kind of make a decision. And that's the key to a good mentor, is that they'll help you kind of think through the issues.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So the program starts tomorrow. Tell us just a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so tomorrow we have a kickoff. We've
Mhm.
invited a lot of folks to our kickoff program, and that's where we'll kind of give them the exposure to engage mentoring and their process. We'll talk to them about how we're setting up the program. It's going to be a group of probably 5 to 10 people per cohort,
Mhm.
and then we'll be meeting, once a month for about 2 hours. And it'll be a structured process, and then there'll be follow-up sessions from that. If an individual has something they want to talk to one-on-one, they don't feel comfortable in a group setting, we'll work through that also. So it's a really good program. We think it's going to help propel folks from kind of where they are today to bigger and better people prepared for the next job, and get them confidence to ask for it or go find it. And I think that's the key.
Absolutely.
Oh, ask for it or go find it. We should make T-shirts that say that for our mentees. I like that. We need to copyright that.
Yeah. Ask for it or go find it. But it's got to be
Take a note.
bedazzled. It's
Take a
got to
note
be
on that.
bedazzled with.
I'm gonna start telling my kids that. Ask for it or go find it.
I like it.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're looking forward to it. It's going to be really fun, and we hope that you'll be involved. I mean, there's just so many things going on right now, and we have to just process so many things on our own and think about things. And from a chronic worrier, there's so many things to worry about and be concerned about. And to be able to get somebody that, wants to work with you and cares about you and helps talk through these issues in a non-judgmental way is really, I think, a gift that you can give yourself, in many ways. And we just look forward to, if you're interested, sign up, and we'd love to be there. We'd love to be a resource. I think Ray and I have been through, we've been through a lot of things. And so we can really be empathetic with what a lot of people have gone through or are going through and have been through that ourselves.
And the mentors involved in this program are folks that really do care and do want to be a part of, as Ray said, propelling you through your career in life. So, they're not hired to do this, right? This is something.
Yeah, you do this because this is something that you really like to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you don't want to be with somebody that doesn't care about people, who's a mentor. It sort of defeats the whole purpose.
Exactly.
Yep,
Well, I'm really
exactly.
excited for you guys in this program. Is there anything else you want to say about it before we let people get back to their day and go start, sewing some flowers on a Taylor Swift skirt?
That's right. Just remember, once you start to bleed on that white skirt, it's probably time to stop.
I did poke my finger a few times yesterday, and all I said was, hydrogen peroxide will get that out. It's okay.
I
just say let's close with our catchphrase. What was the catchphrase again? What was it?
Ask for it
or go
get it.
Oh, can we start closing the show with that every day? Remember, Dan Rather used to say courage when he closed the broadcast. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to close with that every broadcast.
Ask for it or go find it.
That's it. I'm there.
All right, guys. Remember, email thrive@thrivehrconsulting.com to learn more about this incredible mentoring event. And Ray and Jason, you can be reached at Jason
at thrivehrconsulting.com.
Yep. And Ray, REY, at thrivehrconsulting.com. Please track us down.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you at the event, the virtual event.
All righty. Take care.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again for joining us. Please remember to search Thrive HR Consulting on social media and wherever you listen to podcasts. Subscribe, follow, and share to make that connection. To get an invite to our Slack channel, just comment or drop us an email at thrive at thrivehrconsulting.com. See you next time.